You guys ready for Bible study? Alright, let's get in it. The Emmaus Road. Later in that afternoon of the same day, 2 disciples walking home from Emmaus, a village about 8 miles from Jerusalem, were overtaken by Yahshua, though they did not know who it was. He asked them, "What makes you so sad?" One of them, Cleophas, answered, "Are you a stranger in Jerusalem that you have not heard that Yahshua of Nazareth, whom we expected to redeem Israel, has been crucified? His body was gone from the tomb, and some of our women folks say that angels have said he is alive." Then Yahshua quoted the scriptures. He showed how it was written that the Messiah had suffered before he entered into glory. When they came to Emmaus, the disciples persuaded him to stay with them. As he ate supper there, he took the bread and blessed it, and broke it and gave it to them. Then they saw and knew who it really was, but he had vanished from sight. So, in terms of energy and understanding, if you can see energy and the way it moves and who it moves through, then you can understand that even though the body may pass, but the energy does not. If you can understand and comprehend that energy never dies, and we are energetic beings, then isn't it so that we never die? Something to think about, I guess. This story is not an allegory. It is not false. This happens every day. This story is not just a story. It's teaching you how energy moves. This is how people get possessed by demons. But this is also how someone can come alive through angels. There is so much to learn here, and all you need to do is pay attention, open your mind, and see with the eyes God has given you, the mind God has given you. It is very simple. It is right in front of you. It always has been. Have you ever watched a movie and then you come back to it, I don't know, years later, and then you see with whole new eyes? Well, that's this. That is you understanding more, comprehending more. You know, a lot of people referred to The Matrix. The first time they watch it, they didn't see. But as they continue to watch it, they begin to see more and more and more. Well, that's because you never stop evolving. You never stop growing. It's not the movie that changes, it's you. Same with energy. It only evolves. It only becomes better, stronger, until it reaches source, and then it chooses to start over from square one with no power, no authority. That is the infinite nature of energy. And ascension. The story just tells you, the story of Yahshua, Christ, tells you the infinite nature of the human, of the man, and of mankind. 3 different types of beings who all look similar, but are not. There are more than just us. But there's one thing that we have in common with them. That's energy. Some non-physical beings, some physical beings. We all share the realm. And this story is just telling us how to prepare for that. That's why more and more you're seeing time travel movies and alien movies and all this other, multiverse time cops. You know what I'm saying? That's why we're witnessing these things. Because first, they have to prepare you to comprehend what's happening. Because it's part of the law. It just must be done. They have to tell you the truth. Now, whether you believe it's the truth or not, that's not their problem. But God hasn't ordained them. He has told them they must tell the truth. And if they do not, then other beings are allowed to come in and regulate. And by those other beings, I mean people like you, people like me. Seekers, observers, truth-sayers, kings, princes, queens, princesses, sages, the righteous, so on and so forth. I heard of a being who could manifest himself in and out of reality. They had chopped him up into 17 different boxes, put each piece and sent them all across the world. And the guy manifested himself right into the Oval Office. Yeah. That's how powerful this guy was. But he was benevolent. And they were afraid of him because he was so benevolent. They were afraid of the power he possessed. He told them, "If you do not hear me now, I will come back with more of me, more like me you will ever see." So much so That'd be like raindrops that cover the whole earth. True story. That's what type of beings are out there. We have cherry-picked DNA from all over the universe, from all over the realm. When we were created, we had to be capped because we were so powerful. And we could strum on any frequency we chose, manifest any reality without delay. That's how powerful we were. So we got a crown of 12 thorns in our head. We got fingernails to block us touching the frequencies. So many other blockages. They changed our DNA so we couldn't live for thousands of years. What is your potential? The only reason why we have been capped, we have been limited, was because they were afraid of our potential. They're afraid of our potential. Not that we threatened them, we were a threat to them. They didn't want anybody more powerful than them, naturally born like that. Why? I think it goes back to the story of Inky and Enki, the brothers of the land and sea. One brother wanted slaves, the other brother wanted freedom for friends. He's seen them as conscious people, and they deserve to be free. And that is how the allegory of two worlds collide. Moral of the story is, you control energy. Do you realize how powerful that is? You are an energy converter, a controller, a magnetizer. Know your power. Know your strength. Harness it. And if you need help, I'll help you as much as I can. Let's move on. Today's card, Princess of Cups. Cups are emotions, remember? Alright. Upright is our inner child, innocent and naive, those whose imagination and daydreams often whisk her away from routine. She may seem absent-minded and lost in her dreams. She is softly spoken and sensitive, interacting with the world with shy curiosity. In the realm of the arts is where she excels. There, she can translate her vivid internal life into expression. In reverse, although this is gifted with deep sensitivity, that same sensitivity can get her in trouble. She can use her imagination to escape life's troubles or throw temper tantrums. If reality becomes too much to bear, she suffers greatly when facing rejection or pain. More so than others, her gullibility makes her vulnerable to those who would take advantage. Princess of Cups. I would say that energy has been primarily dominating for the last few days, in my case anyways. I have been, let's say, lost in a vivid translation of interchanging worlds and magnitude. My outer world is changing rapidly while my inner world is being reborn. And if I could choose between the two, I would choose my inner world every time. I would rather have my inner world be filled with abundance and lush gardens than my outer world be, in my own opinion. But it is said, seek the kingdom of God first and all will be added on to you. So, maybe I'll get both. Let's move on. Time for the angelic realm. Father, guide me. Bath Cool. Associated Faith, Judaism. Bath Cool will help you find forgiveness, improve your singing, speak with greater clarity, decide what you want to create, see the possibilities your future contains, and deepen your ability to love. Invocation. To call upon Bath Cool, think about what you want to create, then sing out your request. Ask for her help, and she will be there. You might say, Bath Cool, divine daughter of voice, I ask for your assistance. Please guide me as I move forward in my life. Help me overcome my judgment and to see life through the eyes of love. Assist me in making choices that will enrich my life and the lives of those around me. I give thanks for your understanding, love, and support. That's beautiful. Now let's take a trip to the demonic realm. Father, guide me. Evil eye. A demonic power causing illness, misfortune, calamity, and death through the eyes. Evil eye beliefs are universal and date to ancient times. The oldest recorded reference to the evil eye appears in the cuneiform texts of the Sumerians, the Babylonians, and the Assyrians. About 3000 BCE, the ancient Egyptians believed in it and used eyeshadow and lipstick to prevent the evil eye from entering their eyes or mouths. The Bible makes references to it in both the Old and New Testament. It is among ancient Hindu folk beliefs. Evil eye superstitions remained strong into modern times, especially the Mediterranean countries such as Italy and Mexico and Central America. protect yourself from evil eye out there, y'all. Again, this is all up for interpretation. Use your discernment. I'm not trying to sell you a crock of load over here. Only knowledge and understanding, wisdom, and your truth, my truth, the truth that energy comes in many forms, and how to control it, no matter which form it comes through, is what I teach. So, believe if you want. But until next time, I'll catch y'all later.